Hello, this is Laz, and these are 5 facts about the Utah's famous bagel donut. Everyone loves a donut, and if you ever visited the Beehive State, also known as Utah, you probably have learned to love its bready cousin, the bagel donut. We all know the famous story of Alma Bagel Pratt and his toothsome Prohibition-era culinary invention, but did you know these facts? Fact number 5. The origins of the name bagel donut. You've heard of Mahanri Moriangmer, but have you heard of bagel? When baby Alma Pratt was born, his parents turned to the prophet Lorenzo Snow for a middle name. In a prophetic revelation, he chose the name Bagel, calling it a name in the pure, or Adamic language, favored among the Nephites after Christ's ministry in the Americas, meaning savory, or being of the salt of the earth. It was only natural that after inventing a breadier, saltier donut, Alma would have the perfect name for it right under his nose. Fact number 4. Einstein's bagel donut. When J. Robert Oppenheimer came to Utah to do a guest lecture at the University of Utah during his famous 1950 post-war U.S. tour, a student brought him a bagel donut to say, "Thank you for building a good bomb," according to sources from the time. Intrigued and looking for a new business venture, he brought the snack back to his longtime friend Albert Einstein. Einstein agreed to put up the money if Oppenheimer named the business after him, and so Einstein Brothers Bagel Donuts was born, and brought the bagel donut to the rest of the United States, and eventually the world. Fact number 3. The Everything Bagel Donut was named by Alma Pratt during a hilarious Sunday school mix-up. In a commonly accepted folk legend, it is said that Alma was sitting in Sunday school next to his bakery apprentice, Ezekiel Anderson, who was making notes about new recipes when he should have been paying attention. It is said that at precisely the same moment, his apprentice asked, "What should this new bagel donut be called?" Just as the Sunday school teacher asked, "Brother Pratt, what blessings has the Lord given you?" Alma answered, "Everything," moved to tears, without even hearing his apprentice because he was such a devout man. When the Everything Bagel Donut was later launched, Alma hated it and fired Ezekiel for releasing it without his permission, beating him within an inch of his life before firing him. Fact number 2. Ted Bundy hated them. What more can be said? It's clear that Ted Bundy was not a great person, but most people don't know that he had another flaw, hating the bagel donut. In his book, Ted Bundy, Conversations with a Killer, Stephen Meachoud relates the experience of bringing some bagel donuts to one interview. He says, "I see evil in Ted's eyes every time I interview him, but today I saw something different as I took a bite of my pumpernickel bagel donut. He overturned our table and started ranting about the purity of the sweet donut. May it never perish from this earth. I now know, without a doubt, that he is definitely, for sure, an insane person." And finally, fact number 1. About Utah's famous bagel donut. Brigham Young's vision during the miracle of the goals. In the early years of the territory of Deseret, later called the Beehive State, also known as Utah, many pioneers witnessed a true miracle, as about 2 million seagulls showed up to eat all of the crickets swarming the precious crops. When the seagulls had ate their fill, they were said to have vomited out the crickets to eat more of them. Later that very night, Brigham Young woke up in a cold sweat and wrote down a dream, which can only be called a vision from God. I watched today's gull miracle play out before my eyes, and my eyes were opened. I saw the gulls turn into men and women, good saints of Deseret. I saw what looked to be 1,000 score donuts flooding the street. The saints took to eating them to the point of retching, only to intake more. I know that it is not possible that so many donuts could be produced, let alone consumed, but I also know that the Lord can provide a way. The meaning of this revelation wasn't realized until many years later, after Alma Pratt's annual Bagel Donut Festival became an annual tradition. The dream was rediscovered by church historians, and the news spread quickly through the Salt Lake Valley. Many Utahns to this day honor the miracle of the gulls during the Bagel Donut Festival. I hope that these facts about the Bagel Donut history in Utah have been interesting and fun to learn about. Let me know on Twitter what your favorite Bagel Donut story is with the hashtag Bagel Donut Stories. And until then, happy bon appetit.
Preview.